Am I the a hole for excluding my boyfriend's pick me friend and her unhinged daughter from our camping trip? So, my boyfriend, 33 male, and I, 31 female, went camping with his friends recently. I love camping, and it would be the first time I met some of his closest childhood friends after dating for almost 2 years. One of the friends was Ronnie, 31 female, who brought along her daughter, 6 female, and son, 15 male. Right off the bat, things were weird. When I was introduced to Ronnie and was shaking her hand, she noted that my makeup looked nice, and then talked for 5 minutes about how she's not like most girls and doesn't wear makeup. I clocked her eyebrow pencil, foundation, and lip gloss, but said nothing. We packed up the cars and went about our way to the campgrounds. Somewhere along the lines, she made multiple statements about how my boyfriend was the closest thing she had to a husband, and all the girlfriends needed to win her over to get approval for the relationship. I never responded. My boyfriend just gave a side eye. Almost immediately, Ronnie's daughter attached to me and not in a good way. There were no boundaries with this kid. Slapping my butt, pulling my hair, hugging me, grabbing me, just wanting to touch me in some way at all times. And the mom just sat there not saying anything. That was just day one. On day two, I came out of the tent that I was sharing with my boyfriend wearing sweats and a black tee, no bra. I guess it was a bit chilly because Ronnie approached me and asked me to put on a bra, sternly saying it was inappropriate for me to walk around like that in front of a teen boy. I thought she was joking, so I laughed. Ronnie told my boyfriend he needed to control me and make me change. He laughed and told her to stop. By day three, I was over it. When the little girl asked to play surgery, I sternly said no. Kid got butthurt, pouted, and stomped off into her tent crying until she exhausted herself and fell asleep. Ronnie told my boyfriend he needed to talk to me because I was being cruel to a child that all her daughter wanted to do was play. I immediately cut into the conversation and told her, not my child, not my problem. Maybe if she played with her kid and actually parented the girl wouldn't become weirdly attached to a complete stranger. One of the other girlfriends in the group actually said, "That little girl is walking birth control." We all laughed, and Ronnie huffed and puffed back into her own tent. The rest of the trip was more of the same, with the kid and her inappropriate attachment issues. She actually stuck her hands down my shirt at one point. Ronnie was also more of the same, unengaged parent. But I came home and immediately made reservations for another camping trip. I've been camping since I was a child and truly enjoy it, and this trip was not it. I wasn't able to relax and enjoy camping the way I would have liked. I managed to snag a group site at an amazing location. I told my boyfriend, and we started talking about who to invite. A few of the people who went to the first trip made the cut as I had met them before and by now had my own friendships with them. But I was clear that Ronnie and her children were not welcome at my camping trip. Somehow, word got back to Ronnie that I was planning a trip, and she messaged me on IG that she had already told the kids and they were all looking forward to it as the location was somewhere they've always wanted to go. I immediately told her that I had already decided on the list of campers for this trip, that I had intentionally selected my friends and family for this trip, and that she and her children would have to plan their own trip some other time if they really wanted to visit the said location. She told my boyfriend, who is now saying that I should include them to keep the peace. So, am I the a hole?